on in terms of, for instance, broadband. That's huge. Deploying the broadband, and you can see what's going on in Yaba. Looking at a prototype for fast internet and enabling that community as an economic and technology hub. And those are like, she's doing stuff around open data, with the World Bank. Many things that are going on that you hope that if someone else, so I don't know, you have to, that continually has to happen. Whoever is coming in next has to know that, this is not some personal thing. That it has to, it's just like what happened, Fashola and Tinubu, if he decided that he was going to destroy the works of his predecessor, then it also probably not be what it is today. And that is what needs to happen. As a community, we need to canvass and make sure that not some, airhead is the next person to be installed in that position.
So, like I said, the collaboration is as good as we think it is so far, is what I'm saying?
Yes, I think it's a valid concern, right, that if she leaves, what's going to happen? But I think we also need to build institutions that outlast individuals, and that is where the private sector needs to come in.
But it's a brand new ministry, though.
It's a brand new ministry. It's going to take time for it to be family rooted, so that even if people come in, but the way it's going to be done is that it's not just built around her as an individual. It has to be around institutions, so that even if anything happens, things continue to go on. And I think it's beginning to happen. Over the past couple of weeks, I have worked closely with our ministry around innovation in health. I will probably get to that. But because it's being championed by the private sector, we are not as much concerned as if she's doing a great job, we hope she's there, or someone else who comes in provides the right support. But because it's not just built around the ministry, we believe it would outlast whoever is in that.
Also about the internet now, and this is probably the biggest complaint the average Nigerian has with anything technology related these days, because I think everybody uses it with the phones or whatever it is. And I saw a tweet yesterday from, I can't remember, it was something along the lines of, in the last 10 years, speed has almost remained the same in the country. Where are we going? Where are we speaking to the average Nigerian?
It definitely will. It definitely will get better. The question is how quickly it will. And according to the broadband plan that the ministry laid out, they're talking about, I don't remember just the percentage, but somewhere around 50% broadband penetration by 2018 or thereabouts. That's nothing compared to what is going on in Korea, for instance, where 5G internet, you can download the movie in seconds and things like that. That gap is just like really, really wide. But what is encouraging is that the government recognizes that the internet is a serious enabler of economic development. Right now, IT stands for about 2% of GDP. It's growing every year, and they realize that there is that huge imperative to make sure that they deploy broadband. So we're seeing them not just deploying internet for internet's sake, but also like seeing how they can use it to stimulate economic development. Yaba is the template currently, and they're seeing how they can deploy high-speed internet by collaborating with government to waive the right of way and make it half as cheap for the broadband companies to deploy high-speed internet across that corridor. And if it works, one hopes that they will not just do it in Lagos, but also use that template and replicate it across the states to waive the right of ways too. Because what it does is that it just like makes the economy come alive, and then it stimulates development in that region. So there should not be tax collectors, as it were.
Yeah, we have just so much we need to talk about, but we don't have a lot of time. We're going to go one final question out to both of you. What are you most excited about going forward in the tech space, especially regarding the youth?
Okay, so for me, I think it's the coming together of the different players. So recently we just launched what is called the Nigerian Health Innovation Marketplace, and that's a convergence platform for the techies, for the medical practitioners, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, whatever, for the capital market, the investors, and government to come together to plug the gaps and leverage innovation for health. So we launched that on Friday with Alhaji Aliko Dangote and the ICT minister, and they're putting, so the private sector is putting their weight behind this, and actually even launching a challenge around this. Yesterday we were at CC Hub, where they had the Social Change Lab, and they also had stakeholders in health and which coming together. So I think innovation is, in Nigeria is beginning beginning to go beyond just the fringes. So it's just as an odd thing. It's beginning to be embraced by different sectors, and I think that's what's most exciting for me right now.
Thank you very much. There's a lot, I think after this we're going to just have a private conversation because it's very exciting. But thank you very much. I'll be looking forward to your competition and how that turns out, and of course all the good things you're doing with health and all of that. Thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you very much.
Asujay, thanks for joining us. Remember, you can join the conversation on Twitter at WANaja.tv is the handle. The hashtag is Dropping Minds. Also the website wanaja.com/TV. As we always say, you've never seen young people talk like this before. I'll see you next week.
Let's dance now, it is my turn. Just want to do right. I am ready for your action. Just want to do right. You should cut off all distraction. It's all on you now. And just give me some reaction. Just want to do right. Girl, I like the way you move. Really wanna get with you. Don't just stand there teasing me. Now it's time to show it through. Love.
Investigating, exposing, uncovering, reporting, hard-hitting interviews. Sunrise Daily, only on Channels Television.
Sometimes you can't always get everyone to attend exhibitions and enjoy good art. That's why this artist figured out it was time to break the norm and take the art to the people who couldn't resist the urge to take a look even when they were only passing by.
Take your work to the customer. Stop saying you are sitting down with work, you can do it, you can do it. Nobody will see you. You have to communicate with people before you can get what they have.
And the weather seemed to agree with him. It was warm, fair and sunny. Almost like the works on display. And the look on some of their faces, those passing by, shows that they were indeed pleased at the sight this august visitor greeted them with images from the past, present and future. A combo of all sorts, paintings, pictures and sculptural pieces.
Not only canvas, I make use of all materials. It can be just a fabric, ankara, adire, anything, just to make a design to form my painting. You can see some in star shape, some in angular shape, some in a step, just to create the awareness of the interior decor.
For a modular, every day is like a learning curve. He used to copy other people's style, but with time and perseverance, he found his own voice.
Life is full of experience. When you start from the youth age, we are learning every day, until you discover yourself. I don't relax. I keep doing it until I break through to my style of painting, which is called modern art. But through the word of people, through the message people pass across to me, because I keep telling them that art is not all about me alone. It's about you, that you are telling me that what art is all about, or what you want.
An artist, once he believes he has come to an end, then